Welcome, welcome,
Welcome, welcome,
welcome to the JO
welcome to the
show.
JO
Welcome
Show.
to the JO
Welcome to the
show.
JO Show.
Welcome,
Welcome, welcome,
welcome to the JO
welcome to the JO
show. Welcome
Show.
to the JO
Welcome to the
show.
JO Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO Show.
What up, man? It's your boy. Excuse me. It's your boy Jo. This is the JO Show Unedited. You feel me? We talk music, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk entertainment, and we damn to talk all things Cleveland. As you can see, I'm by myself right now. EP will join us, and also my boy Big Cho will join us as well. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, but right now, get the
JO Show.
look, and then that shoulder, hey, and look, that shoulder don't roll when you see this, and if your shoulder don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. And listen, got some things to talk about. Terrence Howard was talking a lot. We'll get into that. The Browns, are they staying or are they going? We still got to talk about that. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo. Like I said, this is the JO Show Unedited. If you clicked on this, as always, thank you. Appreciate it. I definitely appreciate all the love and support, man. Continue to show that love because I guarantee you it will come right back to you. I am streaming on multiple platforms. I am on Facebook. I am on YouTube. I am on Twitch, and I am on Instagram. At Instagram, you gotta hit the link that's in the bio at the JO Show, one word unedited. On Facebook, YouTube, at the JO Show, one word unedited. Twitch, one word, the JO Show unedited. What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Look, like I said, EP is running a little late, and we got my boy Big Cho coming up here too. He's gonna talk a little Browns with us. Listen, man, Terrence Howard. Now, we all know what's been going on with the Puffy situation and the freak offs and all that and everything that that you've been hearing. But he came out with saying that there has been a lot of men who lost their manhood behind them parties. And Puffy had tested his patience one time. He was trying to get out the Terrence Howard penny. Terrence said that he was asking him to help him be like a little acting coach. But he said the whole time he was there, he just staring at me like he wanted something. And then I guess his manager had like made a comment like, yeah, maybe he's trying to get that. You know what I mean? And Terrence basically said like if you're not gonna man up for yourself, then I mean, you're gonna get you're gonna get the punishment that you're looking for. Which is listen, in any scenario, not just in Hollywood or anywhere. Like if you're just going to give it up, then they're going to treat you like that. But if you man up, then yeah, you gotta protect your penny. Like so I don't know. I know Terrence Howard, and I respect him, and I've seen countless of his movies, and I like to hear him speak on a lot of different topics. But this one was just like, well, okay, duh. And who's to say you didn't give up yours, brother? Just because you're sitting there saying what you didn't do and what men are doing. It's like, come on, man. We all know what's going on with Puff. It is a sad situation. Those that were there, those who did it, know their blame. But to continue to have people speak on it is just starting to get a little, clickbaitish, if you ask me, because we get it. There were men that was at these freak offs getting freaked off on. There were men doing the freaking off on other men. I'm pretty sure it was women on women, men and men with women, and women with men, and I mean, I don't know. It was all type of shit, but I guarantee you, if you talk to anybody that has been in the game or any situation where if a motherfucker try to test your manhood, you gotta represent yourself. So, I ain't really understand all that shit. Before I continue, man, let me bring my boy in here. Let me bring him on in here. What up, big dog?
What's going on, man?
So I was just talking about Terrence Howard, and he was, when he was talking about, I guess, how Puffy was trying to get at his bottom line as well and shit. And I'm thinking like, well,
Crazy word.
but my thing is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is crazy, but we all sure at this point. It's like, Terrence, I think you were clickbaiting on this one just because he said some shit like, he tried to test my manhood, or if you give up your man. But it's like, that's in any situation. It's not just in Hollywood.
Right.
If a motherfucker try to test you, especially in that manner, trying to get some backdoor action, like, nigga, what, bruh, you're gonna either give it up or you're gonna protect yourself. And I don't know, Terrence Howard, he's always been a little, to me anyway. So for you to say that you ain't getting no back shots, I don't know, dog.
Yeah,
You might have been, you might have been right along with these goofy fucks,
yeah,
man.
you
That
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Ain't no telling with
Hey,
these
look,
cats, dog.
man, ain't no telling what's going on with these
Really
motherfuckers,
ain't,
man.
bro.
But look, man, you called me earlier, bro, and although I wasn't going to really address the Browns, I was going to address them as far as the stadium situation is concerned, because I'm just like, I'm ready for the draft. Like I'm fucking over it. I'm tired of all the speculations. I'm tired of all the fake news. I'm just tired of all that shit. I want these motherfuckers to do the right thing. But when you ask me, what would I do? And I said, I'll take Travis. And you're telling me, let's just go ahead and get this quarterback shit out the way. And Tone, what up, big dog? What up, big dog? But you said, go get Shedeur. Stop fucking around. Stop bullshitting. Stop wasting. Stop making it harder than what it is, and go get Shedeur. Now, my co-host EP, he was with you on that. It took him a while. At first, he was just, he was kind of on the fence, but now he was sold on Shedeur. And now, hearing it from you, I would like to hear your perspective on why we should just go and stop fucking around and get Shedeur.
Okay. So, like I told you earlier, John, this has been pissing me off, because I've been trying really not to be focused on the draft. Just let it come like it's been the last couple seasons or whatever. But the more and more I listen to ESPN, the people on the radio, they just piss me off. They just really piss me off to the point where, what I'm saying, I had to call you, I had to call my brother, like, yo, what's wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? Like, do they not understand we got to get a quarterback? Now, let me preface, because everybody would be like, well, we don't need the draft for need. Yes, you do.
In this position, yeah, you do.
In this position, yes, you do. You need a quarterback. If Shedeur is the second best quarterback, because you're not getting Cam. Titans is taking Cam. Period. Titans is taking Cam. So if you got the next best quarterback that's sitting right there and you picking that 2, how are you gonna explain to me that we should take Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter? That don't make no sense. That does not translate to wins. If the Browns want to win right now, if Stefanski and them want to keep their jobs, you draft your quarterback, man. Period. Travis Hunter. So let me get this straight. Travis Hunter, what, about 6 feet, 6'1", 185. You telling me I'm gonna draft him at number 2 to play what?
But why is his size? Like, why is his size coming into play now? Like, cause when nobody talking about his size when he won the Heisman, when nobody talking about none of this shit. But like,
No,
now his size is coming into play. Why?
For me, I'm not taking no receiver at 2 when I ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah, and I'm not thinking that he would be a receiver. He'll be a package.
I'm not taking no DB at 2 and I ain't got no quarterback.
I dig that. But my thing was, as much as you don't want to hear it, because if you bring in Shedeur this year, like, what's your win total for this year? Like honestly, what's your win total for this year?
Shit. I don't know.
So if you can't tell me your win total right now with Shador, then if there's a better quarterback class in the future, what would be the harm in bringing in a veteran bridge quarterback and then doing something either with the 33rd, either taking a quarterback at 33rd or doing something with that pick? But like, I guess I'm trying to say
So
like,
tell me this, John.
okay,
Next year's quarterback class. Give me one. Give me three quarterbacks next year.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I personally don't know.
None of us know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's the problem that I got. How many years you gonna continue to just keep waiting? When you sitting there right there at 2 and you got a quarterback right there in front of you. To me, if Shador doesn't pan out, that's more so on coaching
Mm.
than anything.
Mm.
Because when I look at the tape tells me the boy can play. It tells me that the boy is tough. He got pocket presence. He got awareness. He's accurate. Everybody want to talk about, oh, he don't have the biggest arm.
Yeah.
So don't a lot of guys. Burrow ain't got the strongest arm. Tua ain't got the strongest arm.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else you want to name? What's the boy down there in what's his name?
Yeah, I
Shit.
can't help it.
I can't think. Shit, Brock Purdy ain't got the
He
strongest
definitely
arm.
ain't got the strongest arm.
Geno Smith ain't got the strongest arm.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So we just thinking this stuff to just make up, man. Like the whole patting of the ball. What? Come on, bro. That's what we getting down to. He
Yeah.
pat the ball. We
Yeah.
got niggas on 1-year contracts playing DBs talking about some, oh, we breaking on that. Bro, you on a 1-year contract, bro.
Yeah.
You on a prove it deal. What are you talking about?
You probably
Like, what are we
likely to break
talking
on
about,
anything.
bro?
Nigga. Like, yeah.
My thing is
Yeah.
this, and if I'm the Browns, if I'm really looking at this, I had to really think about this for a second, man. We all know that when draft season comes, this when the silly shit come.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's all
For
type
sure.
of rumors and shit that just get out there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the Browns, right? Because to me, I think they already knew that they was picking Shador all along. It's just what it is.
Okay.
But I'm gonna throw out there that I want Travis Hunter and I want Abdul Carter for a team like the Giants or the Patriots, who already went and signed quarterbacks or got quarterbacks already.
Uh-huh.
For them to come up and for me to get an extra pick, I'm not moving back but 1 or 2 slots. Neither one of them want Shador, and I still get Shador. If that's it, that's the only reason why I'm throwing it out there. I'm not sending my owner, the wife, the president, the to see a wide receiver, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro.
They definitely wasn't there for him. But fortunately, it was the Colorado, you know what I mean, showcase. And he's a part of that receiving core. So, you know, he went out there to perform. And, you know, I know they took both of them to dinner. And, you know, I mean, it would be amazing if they got both of them somehow.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
I feel like that was the playoff. If the Browns, okay, so we take Travis, right? Let's just say we take Travis. Okay, let what's his comp? What's the boy's name out in Pittsburgh?
Who you talking about? As far as
Pickens, but a better attitude. Because
Okay,
can't nobody tell me Pickens ain't an athlete. He don't go get the ball. He got ball skills. This, that, and the third. So you get Travis. We say, okay, we got a George Pickens. Okay, how many wins do that get you? Then you gonna turn around and tell me what you gonna play him 30 plays on defense? No, you're not. He 185 pounds. He not playing both ways, bro. So which way you gonna put him?
I personally would have him as a DB with the package and receiving. Like,
I would probably do that as well.
Yeah.
But am I taking a DB at 2?
I mean, they've done it before. Well, I mean, not that high, but I think 5 or something. They took.
I'm not taking
Gilbert,
that.
like,
Get back, baby.
I'm
not taking that.
At, like, yeah, you know what I mean. But
I'm not doing that, bro. I can go get me. I already got me corners. I mean, yeah, Travis, that'll be a fun pick, but if he not gonna be in one room 100%, then I don't want to hear this Swiss Army shit.
Okay,
It's
so
not happening, bro.
So
it's not happening.
So we're okay with, you know, kind of a 500 season next year.
Yeah, shit. It's gonna be lower than that if you don't get no quarterback.
No, I'm saying, but if you bring Shador in, I mean, I'm still waiting,
I don't
and
think
not
them
only
niggas
from
is
you,
that far
like
off, bro.
no,
They
the
not.
team, the
They
team
not.
isn't
The
like
defense. The
the
defense
team is
wasn't that
not that
bad
far.
last year.
No,
Even
no,
with JOK
it
missing
is
half the
the
day, they
offense.
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
The niggas couldn't
it
score
is
no
the offense.
points.
It is the offense. Like
It's the offense.
and they've done nothing besides securing up the offensive line to address the offense.
And you only brought Kenny Pickett in. So you mean to tell me that you waiting on Kirk Cousins to the point where you can't bring no other quarterback in but Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett, come on, bro. It's right there in front of everybody. They telling it to you without telling it to you.
Yeah. See,
I'm just not sending my whole organization out there to look at somebody that I can play at wide receiver and cornerback. That don't make no sense. I'm about to build a whole damn stadium out in Brook Park. And you mean to tell me I'm not about to get the face of my franchise and he could be sitting right there too? Come on, bro. We gonna be doing this again?
I mean, yeah,
No, no,
that's
no.
the
They can't. They
that's
can't
the
do it,
only
bro.
thing that's the only thing I'm afraid of though. So like with the
They can't
Browns,
do it.
you got look, if you're sold on Shador, then take him. I wasn't against it. I said that the Browns was going to probably take a quarterback at 2. I wasn't sure of who, but if you're sold on Shador, I'm not against it. I just hope that if we're because you're telling me he's going to compete with just Kenny Pickett. That's it. Like
And then what you do? Throw maybe a Carson Wentz in there because I just don't see them trading for no. Why would you trade for a Kirk Cousins
I don't
when
know
you
why
got you sitting there at 2 and you could pick the second best quarterback? That don't make no sense.
it doesn't.
That don't make no sense.
It
And
doesn't.
check this out. So I ran this past Ashley. I said
What up, big dog?
when Miles signed his extension and he had interview with Siliano or whatever the fuck his name is. And he asked him, "Do you know who the quarterback gonna be next year?" And Miles said, "After talks, I kind of got an idea." And he asked him, "Do you like that?" And he was like, "I like it enough to sit here in your face and smile because I feel like we got a good chance of it happening and making something out of it." Now, if you felt like that was a retread on a goddamn Kirk Cousins or something, you could have worded it better than that. The only way you feeling you got a good chance of something happening is when you picking right there and can't nobody jump in front of you to do shit about it. That's when you give an answer like that.
I mean, but I ain't trusting shit he's saying until I get 12 sacks next season because you still on my watered down list right now, man.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure. But I don't see him sitting up there having a reason to lie either.
but I mean he didn't really say but what did he say? I mean he didn't say
What
anything.
I'm saying is, John,
You can perceive anything from that.
if I say I got a good chance of something happening, that don't mean I got a good chance of trading for that. That's not to me it's saying I got a good chance because Atlanta don't have to trade with me.
No.
Okay, so what? So if I know who my quarterback is going forward, so you mean to tell me when he said that he was talking about Kenny Pickett?
I don't know who he was talking about. No one does. That's what I'm saying. We can gaslight anything we want to.
We can guess, but if
I
I
don't-
say I got a good chance of that happening, I'm thinking more so draft pick than I am free agency. I mean, shit, it's only but so many niggas out there in free agency that you
at
about
this
to go
point,
get
yeah, at this point, yeah,
that you feel
yeah,
that you feel good about.
yeah.
So you mean to tell me they said, "Shit, Miles, you signed this contract. Shit, we gonna bring in Carson Wentz." And we gonna make it do what it do. We
They
gonna bring
gave
in
Miles,
Carson Wentz and Kenny Pickett, and he was like,
they gave
"Man,
Miles that money. To be fair, they gave him that money before like quarterbacks really started dropping. Like free agents quarterbacks started dropping because they were trying to put a lid on that bullshit.
true." But if Miles was to stand on his shit like how he had been, if they didn't come across with a good plan, I don't think Miles would have signed that shit right off the top like he did.
And I also don't think Miles will sign it, knowing that for the next at least 2 years we're gonna still be doing the same shit though.
Exactly, bro. You gotta have a fucking plan. You had to run the plan across that boy before he even looked like he wanted. He didn't give a fuck about no money.
And
He
you're
could have went and got money anywhere
right.
else.
So you're telling me if you're Miles Garrett and they say, "Hey, listen, we're gonna draft Shador at 2, and we want you to be on board with it to the point where you're like, I don't know, like when you can have these interviews. And 1 second, bro. Let me bring my co-host in here. E Peasy. What up, big dog?
What's up with it, fellas?
What's
Can't
going
call
on,
it, man.
I'm sorry. I got to get my ears and everything switched up with the Bluetooth. So y'all keep talking. I'm listening.
For
Sorry
sure,
about
for sure. So like when they say this to you and they say, Miles, we're gonna do this, and you've already given us how many years? 8. So now we need you to give us 2 more to take it to 10, and then we're gonna take off. Like, you honestly telling me that was like, cause see, with me and Miles, it's still the I don't want to be here. Like, you literally said, I like fuck y'all, basically. I don't want to be here. And then Shador changes your mind, or was it the bread? Like, cause you got the bread first. Like,
I
let's be
think he
clear,
could
you
have
got
got
the
the
bread
bread.
first,
He would have got the bread anywhere, bro.
right?
Whether they would have traded him, somebody would have signed him and gave him an extension.
But if you trade him and you get the bread somewhere else, then fine. Cause that's what you said originally. You don't want to be here. So like, I take what he say right now from a grain of salt. So when they were asking about the quarterback, and he was giving them kind of like, you know, underlying. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm really trying to say it's like,
I just don't.
what
I just don't
the fuck
feel.
that mean?
I just feel like for them to be as gun hole as they was on not trading Miles, to turn around and give him that bread, you still have to run the plan by him. So what's the plan for him to be at least excited enough to feel like we got a 40-year-old Flacco? Come on, bro. No.
So it
Kirk
wasn't the money.
Cousins,
It was the plan. Is what you're telling me.
bro.
For Miles. It wasn't the money. It was the
Bro,
plan.
if the Browns cannot be this dumb, bro. You
You
watch
see.
CJ Stroud come in this. You watch
They
CJ
have
Stroud come in this
proved.
bitch. You watch Jaden Daniels come in this bitch. I mean, like I said, bro, if them niggas sit up there and they pass on Shador, bro, that's more so of an indictment on Stefanski. Cause that lets me know that he can't get the best out of Shador. All I see on tape is a winner, bro. Period, point blank. You cannot pass on that. Period.
So do we
And
take
to me,
Shador
Travis Hunter,
first?
he ain't Jamar Chase. He ain't
He
Jefferson.
was too.
Shit, he might not even be the nigga that he gonna be across from, Judy. So how
But
many wins
right,
does that get you at the end of the day?
I look
To
at it
watch
as
Shador go somewhere else and go to the playoffs the first year, and then we try to worry about it next year? No, bro, no. They can't do that. They cannot do that. That's stupid if they do that. I'm
I
not
don't know
taking.
what the topic is, but me personally,
Shador. I mean, basically taking Shador at 2.
I think Miles did a publicity stunt to take the rest of the money that Deshaun Watson was supposed to get, because that's all we did was move it over to Miles. And so, unfortunately, now he want to stay. I think he looked and seen that his trade value or stock was not there like he thought it was, that he wanted to stay here. But I want to take Travis Homer number 2 and then get Shador, because I don't know how that's gonna work though. That's my only thing. I don't know how that's gonna work
It
Like I
ain't.
said, if they could,
He ain't gonna be there.
if they could draft him at 2, but do something with that 33rd
with
pick,
a
bro.
trade. Yeah.
People want that 33rd pick, man. Like, people want that top of the second round pick, and you can throw in that and fucking Greg Newsom
If
and move
if
and move, because after us, like, who's looking at Shador at QB?
Pittsburgh at 21.
They
Right.
they would do some shit
So
like
if we
that
take
too.
that 33rd pick and move in front of Pittsburgh, we get both. I mean,
So if you okay with trading back to get him, why you not taking him at 2 at the most important position? If you gotta trade back up to get him, you take him at 2.
right, but I feel like if you're trying to get both, Travis wouldn't be there.
He's not.
So
He's
what?
not gonna
So
be
I'm,
there.
I'm just saying,
I'm
if you're
just
the
saying if
Browns
that
and you're trying to
Browns
get both,
want to take
It's other
Travis
receivers in
ain't
the
gonna be
draft,
there.
baby. It's only a couple quarterbacks, and you there to pick. You there to get the second best. You take him at 2, bro.
I'm
Ain't no if
telling you
ands
what's
buts
gonna
about it.
happen.
You can get a receiver. It's receivers on the fucking team that we got right now. That shit. If we go back to this offense that we about to run, you think Travis Hunter gonna do in this offense? That conservative ass shit that Stefanski been running. He ain't getting
He's
1,000
not
yards.
coming in to play full-time
He's not
receivers.
coming to play
Like,
full
So
time
why are we
receiver
taking him then?
because one, we need a DB. Two, don't forget Denzel Ward, one concussion away from losing his job. So yeah, on top of that, you got a 6 foot, whatever his dynamic is, quick, and you could run a package for him on offense, and you still got him on defense. Then you got his brother Shador as a quarterback. They gonna get them both. That's
Shador
all
ain't
I'm
gonna be
gonna
there.
say. They no Shador going number 2.
I hope so. If he go number 2, I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah,
okay. But you gotta take the quarterback there. I'm not taking no DB/receiver, and I'm not taking no DN. I'm not doing it when I don't have a quarterback.
right.
And if you felt so comfortable with whatever was going on, then it would be just more than just Kenny Pickett on the fucking roster, bro.
I mean, it'll be a extra tight end on the roster, an extra running back, an extra
But at the
receiver.
most,
Yeah.
but bro, at the most
So like
important
you
position.
so my concern is you're bringing him in with nothing around him besides Judy, and hopefully, Tillman steps up and David don't get hurt, and Jerome Ford has a breakout season. Like, what are we doing?
We get for okay. So first of all, you take Shador at 2. Let's just get that out there.
Okay, he's gone.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back at 33. I'm getting the best running back. Period. I don't believe in no Jerome Ford.
No.
Me personally, I'm getting the best running back, and I'm signing Nick Chubb back. Period. Period. Boom. I'm coming back with because my first 4 picks is offense.
Yeah, period.
My defense
Right,
is good enough to go out there and play on Sunday.
period. I
But
don't
my
want
first 4
to see
picks is
y'all doing
offense.
shit on
So
defense.
I'm getting the best
Offense.
running back at 33, whether it's Junkins or the other dude from O State. I got the dude from Tennessee. It's a lot of running backs you could get.
For sure.
So you get one of them. You sign Nick Chubb back. Boom. Now I go to receiver. Honestly, to be honest with you, I like the other dude that was on the side of Trav. What's the light skinned
Horn?
dude name?
Oh,
Big
come on.
dude.
Oh, I can't think of his
Hush,
fellow.
what is
Yeah.
his name? The one with the dreads.
I like no. What was it? What was his name? What was
I
the
Jimmy
like
light skinned
Horn?
Horn.
dude on the other side of Trav name?
Jimmy Horn?
Will
Because he was.
Shepard. Will
Oh,
Shepard.
Shepard.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Shepard.
like Will Shepard. I like Jimmy Horn Jr.
Yeah, I like Horn. I do like Horn.
So it's niggas that you can go get. It ain't like, oh, if I don't get Trav, I'll just, and they throw this generational shit. I'm so tired of listen.
Yeah.
Stop with the generational talent shit, okay? I don't want to
Yeah.
hear that shit, okay?
Yeah. That shit don't
Stop
mean
it.
anything.
Like that shit.
'Cause,
That
I mean,
shit
'cause all it
really
is just
it
a
irks my
guess.
fucking
Like,
nerves.
you're just guessing that. You're just having an opinion. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, there's no
because
such
none of
thing.
these niggas
Like, no
is a
guarantee.
short thing.
Yeah,
None
ain't
of
no
them is.
guarantee. None of them.
Injuries happen.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really come down to who drafts you, and is this
All right, what
team
up,
gonna
big
put you
dog?
in the best position for you to
Yeah.
succeed?
Yeah.
Period. And if and if
Offensively, it
I'm
works.
sitting there at 2, I gotta look at Stefanski and say, can you get the best out of Shador? And that's where I got a problem because I don't think
Dude,
so. He
Kevin
the type of nigga to me.
Stefanski?
He the type of nigga to
Kevin
me to
Stefanski?
hold a nigga back, bro.
Okay, shit. It's gonna be on him.
It's on Stefanski, bro.
Sure.
If it's up to me, I
You know what I'm
would
saying? So
fire
so
Kevin
it's
and
on
hire
him.
Dion.
And if you mean to if you pass on Shador, you telling me that my head coach and the offensive coordinator could not get the best out of this kid. This whole Jalen Milroe shit. Listen, that dude is Richardson in Indianapolis. The nigga he can't he ain't accurate. Give me somebody that's accurate. I don't give a damn about all this arm strength and shit. Show me somebody that can process from the line of scrimmage. Shador is athletic enough to move in the pocket because that's all I need him to do. Keep your eyes downfield, be able to move athletically in the pocket. And throw accurate passes. Other than if he checks all them boxes, what are we talking about? And he come from one of the greatest of all time. So he ain't about to fold under no pressure, bro.
Well, Big
That's what
C,
you
let me say
want.
this.
A young nigga that ain't gonna fold, bro.
Let me say this because you get a little long winded. And I'm going to tell you this. You are 1,000,000% right.
Thank you.
If the situation comes down to it, one thing I told JO 3 episodes or how many episodes ago, I switched from Travis Hunter to Shador. The reason is one, he's going to bring the hype here to Cleveland. He has that type of swagger.
He
Number
do.
two, he gets training during the off season from Tom Brady. We ain't got to worry about no
If you look at
offensive.
his mechanics,
Thank
he
you.
looked like Brady, a
Thank
black
you.
Brady. Like,
So at the same time, you 1,000,000%. You ain't got to keep on saying your piece. We with you. But like you said, the main thing that made me clap was Kevin Stefanski. If him and his offense coordinator ain't producing for this man, you gotta go.
you gotta
It's got to
go.
So
be, yeah. I mean,
it's
this
over at
is a
this
big
point.
And what
upcoming
I tell
season.
you earlier, John, say we do take Shador and they
Mhm.
win 5 wins. Well, Stefanski won't be here next
Yeah, he
year.
got to go. Hmm.
So maybe you'll get another motherfucker that come in here that know what to do with this boy. Cause you already let one motherfucker walk out the door because y'all thought y'all was smarter than everybody else.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And if you ask me, Stefanski held Baker back. 4,000-yard Baker, MVP Baker is not Baker that was here in Cleveland.
yeah. You ain't got to
No,
And
tell
people and
me.
people can say all day long, well,
Yeah,
it took
you're
3
about to say,
teams.
yeah.
No, it took the right team. It took the right team, the right coaching.
it's the system.
Period.
It's the system.
It's
We will
exactly.
follow the system. And
Period.
I don't think me personally, Kevin Stefanski has the system
No.
or the respect from a quarterback leadership. Mind you,
He don't.
he had the same record he did in Minnesota that he's having here in Cleveland and
Exactly.
not getting nowhere. So I was joking, but hey, it might look good for us to draft Shador, fire Stefanski after 1 year, and hire Dion.
Yeah,
I
Deion
would. Cause
got that
look,
bag though.
what
I
Deion
mean,
say?
that would
Deion
be
say Shador need to be around a type of coach that's gonna be
It's
able
the right
to
culture.
see things. They need to be able to see things together. You know what I'm saying? I think that was part of the problem with Deshaun and Stefanski.
we
Shit, that was
said
the
that.
problem
That
with
was the
Stefanski
problem.
and
Like,
Baker.
We said that.
yeah, that wasn't even hidden. That was
You know what I'm saying?
blatant.
So
Yeah.
that's what kind of worried me, man. If we do take him, like, what is this fool Stefanski capable of? Like, are you gonna let Tommy Reese call the plays, or you just so gun hole on calling the play? What's the
No,
offense
he
gonna
is.
look like?
No. That's been established that he's calling plays next year. Like Tommy
See,
Reese is
Oh,
going to do the same thing that old boys just did,
well,
and
maybe
that's
and they
why I
Shador don't
probably
need
like
to come here.
and they probably going
and
to blame him just like they did Dorsey. Like,
and Jo. That's the thing that you and Big C said. Okay, that brings up two things I want to bring up. First of all, Kenny. I don't want to call him Kenny Dorsey, but Ken Dorsey got paid for a year for free because Kevin held him back. Then after Deshaun got hurt, now you want to give him the playbook to
Oh,
call
go ahead and
plays.
run the show.
yeah,
Yeah,
Run the show now.
ain't that
So
crazy?
now you gonna do it again. So now my second thing to y'all is this: if Kevin gets fired, does Barry stay or does he get fired with him?
see, that's been my question the whole time. Like, are they a package deal? And unfortunately, I would think so. Like, I think that they will lump both of them together. Although I think that Stefanski should go before Andrew because if
So
nothing else, I think Andrew has given Stefanski pieces to be successful, and
okay,
I think that Stefanski has shown an incapability of getting the best out of players in their proper positions. So
That's for
this is
damn
going to
sure.
be interesting to watch
well,
how
my
Kevin
question is,
Stefanski does this.
but my question to both of you guys, and I ain't heard Big CO's Big C situation, but does I think if you bring Shador in and the coaches fuck up, it's on Drew to fire Stefanski and he keeps his job. I
No,
don't
it would
look
be
at them as a
Jimmy though.
package deal. I
Jimmy
don't look
has
at
to
them
make
as
that decision to
yeah. If
fire
I'm
Kevin
Jimmy,
and keep.
if I'm Jimmy,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't look at them as a package deal unless they fuck up this draft.
Yeah, I mean, so both of them
Yeah, they
again,
gonna
and
fuck it up.
that's been Andrew Barry's like not strongest part of his game. Like
Okay.
he does well in free agency, he does well during the season and in mid season trades and shit. But sometimes in the draft he kind of misses. I'm not saying he missed on all of them, but if you want to do a win percentage between drafts and trades, I think his percentage in trades and off season, I mean like Like out of season shit is greater than when he's drafting, and I think that's going to be the scariest part about this upcoming draft. That's why I do believe he's on the hot seat too, because you got to get this shit right.
He should be on the hot seat.
You
And if
got
he
to get
fuck
this
around
shit
and don't
right.
take this quarterback, his ass should be fired right after
Who
that.
was our draft pick last year? Our first draft pick last year. I know it wasn't a first rounder because we had traded it off.
Who we take?
Was it? I don't know why I'm thinking Mike Hall, but I don't think so.
It probably was Mike
Person.
Hall, to tell you the truth, because we traded our first round to Houston for Deshaun. They was still eating off of us.
Who the
So
fuck
I
did
think
we
our
take?
first draft, what our first pick of any rounds of the draft was Mike Hall. I think you're right, JL. You could be on something.
Well, I had to look that up to find that out, but the draft can't come fast enough. I'm ready for the draft to get over with. I'm ready for the draft to go the right way. It just has to go the right way. Again, as long as everybody's sold on Shedeur at 2, I have no problem. I have never had a problem with the Browns taking a pick at 2. I always felt like they were going to take a quarterback at 2. I just didn't know who, but I felt like at 2. But the more I saw Shedeur, I've always thought like he was NFL ready. But it's like, it's that old saying when you're NFL ready and you go into a team that, although we're not,
it was Hall. Okay.
We're not far off, but yeah, okay, bet it was Hall. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Then I just don't want him to come in here, Shedeur, to come in here and everything, all the weight's on him, like to turn his franchise around, and it's like
you're the leader. You're the leader of the team. That's what you want as a quarterback.
You understand that, but
I think me personally, I don't think he shy away from that though. I think he's tailor made for that shit.
We want that.
Right, but it's also, we all just said it's the system as well. So he comes in here and the system fails him.
He would change the system if he's the number 1 draft pick, because
he's the new change the system by getting him out of here.
Let me talk to you real quick. Listen, followers and fans of the JL show, listen. I think Shedeur could change the culture. Shedeur might be able to change the swag of the goddamn team. Shedeur might be able to change the damn uniforms and put a CB on the side of the helmet or a dog on it.
He capable
and
of doing
all he
that.
would do is get dogs here. Like, I'm looking towards the future, but I feel what you're saying, JL. That's a lot of pressure to put on somebody, but I think he wants the smoke.
Yeah, and I hear what y'all saying too, but I also hear the word think. Like, we're all just guessing here. So, I just want what's best for this fucking organization as a whole. Like, I'm tired of having these conversations. So if Shedeur's going to be the quarterback for the future, then damn it, let's do it.
We don't have to have the conversation anymore because the Cleveland Browns organization knows. They know this, JL. What you said before. The Indians figured it out. The Cavs have figured it out. Y'all are the embarrassing part of the city.
They don't care. They think they smart as shit.
Yeah.
But I believe the Guardians are a small market team who relies on pitching and has done a great job of doing that. So they found what works for them.
And that's what we need to find.
The Cavs, have brought in pieces to where it fits the system and they found what worked for them. I think the Browns, as of 99, are still trying to find what works for them. And I think that shit is insane. Like, you have to find what works for you. So if Shedeur is going to be what works for you, you have to make it work. If he doesn't make it work, I do think that the culture will suck him up, like we've done quarterbacks before. Like, this isn't like some brand new shit where we like, all right, y'all, now we ready to do the right thing. Like, dog, we sucked up quarterbacks and spit them out the wrong way on so many different occasions. And I just don't want that to happen to him. So
you know what though?
If he comes in here, he got to light it up. They're gonna have to put pieces around him. We still don't have a backup tight end. We still don't have a receiver. We still don't have a running back. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
You know what though? But I think he built for that shit. I think he built for all of that. And I think
you should be.
I think before he crumbles the fast, he will. And that'd be perfect so we can get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Being built for something and seeing the shit through is two different things though. Like it's because football, they say it's the greatest team sport. Like it is the ultimate team sport. We talking about the Cleveland Browns here, man.
I think before they let Shador fail, they'll get rid of all them niggas before they let that boy fail.
He's gonna be the
Especially,
franchise.
especially if Dion has him the
Yeah.
okay,
gotta
has him to
trust-
fire all the motherfuckers.
We gotta
before he let
trust
Shador
Jimmy.
I mean,
fail.
Big
You
C,
gotta trust Jimmy to do that.
Big C,
He should've been
JL,
fired.
we all know that the whole plan for the Cleveland Browns is just selling tickets. We already understand. No matter if they go 0-16, 0-17, we still packing the house on Sunday. This is all made up. Shador will be that quarterback until we get the new arena.
He will be. That's what I said.
It's the build up.
It all makes sense.
Why now Miles want to stay? Now all that they have everything but a system, JL. And that's why I agree with you. That's why I agree with you, Big C. He want that smoke. I think he been ready for this moment. He just ain't know it was gonna be in Cleveland.
That's all. I think he
all.
kind of knew though.
I mean, you have to know when you're the top, when you're one of the
Yeah,
top
I
picks
think
and
he
the
already
Browns
knew.
have
I think it was a
pick,
possibility.
Like what the fuck? Like, yeah. If the Browns didn't have the number 2 pick, he would have been talking shit about whoever had the number 2 pick. So
Right.
miss me
And
with
that's why we
miss me
didn't
with
pick
the
up
hype
no
train. Like, I don't give a shit
And-
about the hype train. I don't give a shit about how you talk, how your swagger. That shit don't matter to me. Because if the Browns win that number 2, it'll be another team you're talking about. So like,
right.
miss me
Right,
with
right.
that shit. Like,
Right.
Right.
I look. All I want is for them to get it right. And if Shador's the one to get it right, then I'll be the first one to say, "Damn."
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
I could have been more on it. I just see this organization doing some old backdoor shit to where he's gonna come in here. The shit is not gonna go as planned, and he's gonna be one out because he's not with the losing culture. Like the shit ain't going. I just look. I don't
I
want to
don't
see
see
that happen.
that.
I think
Even with the new
I
stadium,
really
like,
don't think. I think the Browns really they ain't that fucking far off if they do it right.
the
Yeah.
team isn't.
Get the
The
fucking
team
No
quarterback.
denying that, dog. The team
It's
is not
Kevin
a fucking
Stefanski.
rebuild expansion team. It's
going
not.
yeah, that's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to Stefanski.
Yeah.
And
It's Stefanski.
yeah, and will he put the quarterback in the best position to succeed?
Right.
That's
So what
that's
fucks
the
me
biggest
up with
question
that,
for
y'all,
me.
is that why isn't that narrative being pushed more? Why is all
Because
the narratives about his lack, Shador's lack of? Like,
Yeah, because
I thought it was his lack of.
that's the
Kevin
part
in
that
this
that's
mix?
the part that pisses me off. Don't nobody want to hold that man accountable. They want to keep throwing out this 2-time coach of the year shit and all this other. And he didn't work with eight different quarterbacks and all them bums and shit. You know what I'm saying? All you showing me is that you can work well with bums, but you can't do nothing with somebody that got some type of talent.
and that was LeBron's problem in 2007. We
You know,
went to the
like, come on, man.
championship with Ivan Newell, Carlos Boozer, and some other people that are no longer Hall of Famers All Stars or even thought of. So you got to put the people around him. But
Yeah.
the coach
About
has
5 to 4 around 1 to 10 around 1. In basketball, you got 4 other people on the court with you. Football, you got 10 of them.
Yeah, that's where it has to come together. Like you said, if we could find a replacement for Chubb and let Chubb get a ring, and then on top of that, Chubb is still putting in that work. The
That's what I'm
quarterback
saying.
is
Like,
putting in that work.
I
We
wouldn't
need to
give up on
get.
Chubb.
I wouldn't give a fuck on that last draft pick that we have if we get an offensive lineman. You see what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we're pretty sold in that.
Keep that protection around him. Because like I told y'all earlier, this kid looks, as Big C said, as Tom Brady. This kid also trains with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I need clock management, Shador. You showed that during your senior year.
Yep.
You had a couple of fuck up games, but you stayed consistent. That's
I
all
don't know
we
what else
need
they
is a
want to see.
clock management and consistent and have the weapons around you.
Yeah. I don't know what else they want to
going
see.
for it on 4th down, Kev.
I don't see
That's what
what
I'm
they. I
saying.
don't.
Baker, like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, Baker wanted to smoke too. And
They fucked him. Everybody know
I
they
don't
fucked
want them to
Baker.
do the same with this guy.
They fucked him.
I disagree. Baker got bigger than Cleveland.
Oh,
And that's where him and the
Hey,
players
like,
had problems. It's facts. It's
how
out
did
there.
he get bigger than Cleveland?
Am I lying, Big C?
How did
Am
he
I
get
lying?
bigger than Cleveland?
He tried to demand the whole locker room and was talking shit about people going behind the back. They got Baker the fuck out of there after that damn 2 incidents, Kareem Hunt and what's the name father, Odell Beckham, exposing him. Then Baker will be there 5 yards for the first down, throw a bullet and make it where a person can't catch it.
And I look,
Baker got
I
big in
explain
Cleveland.
this
That's why.
Odell,
Hold
this
on,
Odell.
JL. Let me
Go
land my
ahead, man.
plane real
Land the
quick.
plane,
I'm
bro.
sorry, but he said it. The situation with Baker is he found the right system that worked for him, and that's all football is about. Is the system
Yeah.
and what the plays that work for you and the weapons that you have.
Yep. That's what it come down to.
He
Okay.
wanted to be bigger than Odell Beckham. He wanted to be the face of Cleveland. He got progressive commercials. That's
Dude.
why his boy Willis sucks. Because
So
he
am I
need to
not
go
supposed
be
to get
with Baker.
endorsements? Like,
Huh?
am I not supposed to get endorsements in the league of money where money ain't
No, you can
guaranteed?
get your endorsements,
So, like,
but you
what
felt
did I
like
gotta do? So,
you
what does the
ruined the
commercial gotta
locker
do
room.
anything? The commercial
You
ain't got nothing to
ruined
do
the
with
locker room.
the locker room. But when you, so you're telling me that the quarterback shouldn't demand the locker room?
No, the quarterback should not feel like he's better than the locker room. I
Right.
am the head. Y'all are the body. Let's work together. That's what my man Gino said yesterday when UConn won, Jo. Hey, you got to have love in the locker room. They didn't find love until they got to the ACC championship.
I
He
think
didn't
that shit
think
was.
they.
I think that
So,
shit was more so a Miles Garrett type thing.
like,
Yeah, it was.
I think it was
Miles said,
it was
Miles
"I
against
want
Baker.
Shador."
it was Miles. I felt like it was Miles and Baker, and Miles was feeling like, well, you know, he acting like this is his team, and it's like,
Right.
well,
Right.
And it
most
That's
and
tearing
quarterbacks
up the
do have
locker
that
room.
swag. So now you can pick on this rookie and be like, this ain't your team. Don't bring all that. Like, but you want Shador to bring all his swag and all his cockiness, but Baker couldn't.
No,
Like, this shit.
it's not the same.
Why isn't it?
It's not the same. Even though Baker has been who he's been ever since Oklahoma, the thing is, Shador has been that way since the same as he has. So at the same time, yeah, Shador can have a McDonald's burger. Yeah, Shador. But Shador would have that understanding with Miles that this is our team, not my team.
So
This our team, bro.
so have you
Come
heard
over here.
about how he's gonna come and change this shit around?
No,
So if he does that, you don't think he ain't gonna have no type of bravado about, if I'm saying it right, bravado about himself and be like, I did this? Like,
he
come
would if he
on.
won. He
Like,
would
come
if he win
on,
the
man.
Super Bowl. He will if he win the Super Bowl for the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
Because guess
If he
what?
takes the Browns to the second round of the playoffs, he gonna be saying that shit. Like,
Right.
look, say what you want to say about Baker Mayfield, but I do know that the Browns were interesting with Baker Mayfield.
Sure the fuck was.
When he had weapons around him in the offensive
So as a quarterback, do I not deserve to have weapons around me? Like,
no, you
what
do.
the fuck is
You
this?
do. I can't discredit that.
I hate
That's
I
what
hate
we
that.
You
saying.
got Mike Evans and everybody not look because he got the weapons. Like, man,
No,
you
he
are
then
that's what
had
you're
the
supposed
weapons.
to do.
Yeah, he had the weapons. He just messed up the locker room. When your receiver don't respect you, Jo, that nigga ain't trying to go all out
Dude,
to catch
the
that.
Odell Beckham experience didn't work. Like
Landry didn't work.
Lance, you fuck with Beckham. Like, no. Odell Beckham came in as the third option.
Him and Clowney came in and fucked the whole team up.
That
Bro.
is an organization
I don't agree
problem.
with y'all.
He came.
Y'all can have your opinion.
Them
Odell
niggas was
Beckham
cancers in the
not
locker room.
one receiver here. He wasn't even the number 2 receiver here.
Clowney for a fact was a
And
cancer in
if
that
you have
bitch.
not played quarterback before, you can't tell me how hard it is to hit the third option.
Now
Like,
let me ask you this: you don't think Miles got rid of Clowney after Clowney made the comment that they got
Yeah.
plays for
Yeah, he
Miles and
probably
not me?
did, but shit.
Thank you. It's
Well, I
Miles'
think
team.
Clowney was gonna leave anyway. Shit, he was tired of that shit anyway.
he been that bouncing around her.
Right, but he was a part of the Baker hate
Like,
clan too, though.
like
Thank you.
But you notice though, all them niggas that he had a problem with in the locker room, them niggas really wasn't shit after. I mean, Odell, he went and won the Super Bowl or whatever, but
But he had one catch.
right.
But
But
he is a part
ain't
of the
none of them
team.
niggas really been shit after that, except for Baker.
No, thank you. And Baker had what 2 or 3 chances before he found the right system that worked
Right,
for him.
right.
So if we
Baker
gonna
Damn
make
sure
the
wouldn't have been
Baker
system
him.
work,
was Baker
it could
Mayfield
be.
was a football reach away from the AFC Championship game,
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Nice. That
knocking
system.
off Kansas City to get to the AFC Championship game. Like
yeah. And
Thank
if you
you.
ask me, if you go back and watch that game, Stefanski
he
fucked that
blew it.
game up.
Blew it.
Fuck that game up,
He
conservative
blew it.
Blew
ass.
it.
Fuck
Blew
that
it.
game up. Then,
Blew
then,
it.
then turned around the next season, the first game, and fucked that game up.
Yep, we
Fucked
had
it up.
Kansas City again
How
on
many
the road.
times you want him to do it? Baker could have won both them games.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
But with the lead, we had to play conservative. Oh no,
for sure, for
Lord,
sure.
Lord forbid.
Hey, listen, man, we are streaming on multiple platforms here. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram. At Instagram, go hit that link that's in the bio.
So
At the Jail Show, one word, unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, it's at the Jail Show, one word, unedited. On Twitch, one word, the Jail Show, unedited. Man, hey y'all. Speaking of the stadium, though, it might be a plan B. Like they got to June 30th to see if the city council gonna give up this money. Like
It is. You know why, JR? I did my research on that too.
600. They're looking for
Yeah.
600,000
Yeah, they'll get it.
or
That
600
ain't
million.
nothing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that ain't nothing but raising black and mild and alcohol prices.
I
So
know.
the situation is this. Cincinnati trying to get the fuck out of Ohio because they like we rather get a money to Cleveland than y'all. I know you've seen the reports that the Bengals is looking to move.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah.
They might be the Indianapolis Bengals, but they're gonna be in the AFC. They may be the Kentucky Bengals. But the money is gonna be got by that day,
Right.
without a doubt.
So, but I'm saying, is that money going to Cleveland or to Brook Park? Because the thing is, Cleveland wants to use some of Burke
Yeah.
Airport
Right.
and potentially put a dome on it. Like I don't know if you saw the renderings from what they're trying to do. It doesn't look bad. And it keeps them in Cleveland. I just think keeping them in Cleveland just because Cleveland has supported this franchise
Yeah.
through it all.
Yeah.
And I
And
don't
we're not gonna respect
don't
it
think they're
as
gonna
the Brook
like.
Park Browns.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna get that bread. I think that bread is gonna stay in Cleveland,
No,
and
they're gonna get it.
they're
They're
gonna
gonna
just have
get
to
it.
go to Plan B, which is building that one at Burke.
It's too many powers involved for me that make me know in my heart that they're gonna get it because it's all about what I say all the time, JL, and you get mad at me, the money. It's all about the money.
But
Yeah.
money for who though?
The Cleveland Browns, and they're gonna get the money for the airport. They're gonna get both.
So they're gonna stay in downtown Cleveland. What you saying?
No, I'm saying they're moving to Brook Park.
So then, what would they get the airport for?
They're gonna update it too. The thing is about to be that they want to bring money back to Cleveland like it was when LeBron was here. All the restaurants around the stadium, all the luxury looks, everything that looked good in Cleveland through the whole 2016 and before, that has now gone away. They got other plans for around Cleveland.
Yeah, but did you see what Cleveland proposed?
Mhm.
So I think that solved the problem. They'll be solving the problem with traffic by taking away
Putting the dome on the stadium, all that.
So instead of having the 4 lanes like it is down there, they're gonna create roundabouts.
Yeah.
They're gonna have parking. Fucking it would be a smaller version of what they're trying to do in Brook Park.
Right.
But I think as Cleveland though, they're gonna try their best. They're trying their best to keep them downtown.
And I fight for that
Me
because I love the downtown stadium. Then some little luxury. What's his name? The owner of the
Jerry
Cowboys.
Jones.
I don't want that uppity shit. I want to be able to smoke my blunt in the parking lot. Hey, Mr. Officer, I'm going to the game and enjoy myself.
The tailgate Brook Park would be right outside the stadium. Like
but no.
It'd be right outside the stadium, dog.
No, they're not having that. You'll be in your car smoking. No.
I think, listen, Me personally, I wouldn't mind them if they built the bitch in Brook Park. I mean, shit. Shit, what's the bitch about 2025? Shit, I smoke me a couple blunts on my way out there. Shit,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
a
Get
good
out there
one.
and shit. And shit, honestly, Jimmy just need to go ahead and pay for that shit, man. He got the money, man. Go ahead and throw that shit on up there, man. Me personally, I like it in Brook Park because I feel like it's more shit out there. It kind of reminds you, well, no, because the Cavs when they was out in Richfield, that was too
Yeah,
far.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
That was
yeah,
like, right? Are we there yet? Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, and put
No.
that shit on out
Hell,
there in Brook
the
Park,
reason
man. They
I'm
got
gonna
all that
say,
space out there and shit, and
mhm,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying. A
gonna
lot of
say this.
stadiums ain't, you know what I'm saying, around the country ain't downtown. Philly shit ain't downtown, and you know what I'm
I
saying.
mean, yeah,
If and you know Jimmy, he about making that money, bruh. But I'm gonna tell you this though, wherever they put that bitch at, if they ain't put no winning product out there, don't nobody give a shit. That
It's gonna
stadium,
sell out
it's
regardless.
gonna
you
sell
know
out
what I'm
for
saying.
concerts and everything
It's
else. Yeah,
Cleveland.
concerts
So
It's
and
gonna
Final
sell out
Fours and
regardless.
all the
yeah,
other
But
so
shit. Like,
I'm
all
yeah,
that
I'm
shit. So just go ahead and put that shit on up, man, and put that shit out there, man.
I'm an
If you
advocate for Jo. If Jo said, "Yeah, I'd rather keep it at the stadium," I'm with him. I think the weather conditions, all that shit plays a fact, and that's why you don't want to come to Cleveland. Like that's an outdoor stadium. Like it
yeah,
would be only them. It's only them in Green Bay that has original type stadiums after they've been built. That's outside.
but my only problem is like the product that's being put on the field due to shitty weather. Now, again, I know it's football and yeah, you get the real authentic feel from that shit, but they want to see points. The NFL want to see points. I mean, you
Yeah,
see
they
what they're
do.
doing with the kickoff.
You
They
see what they did with
like
Detroit.
like
That,
like they want points. So
yeah,
if you're going to dome up the Cleveland Browns, I say retractable, so that
yeah,
kind of get the best of both. Like
yeah.
to where if it's like 0 or like 8 degrees below some shit, then you can close it up or whatever the fuck. But like I like the outdoor element, but I do like to be entertained. Like normally them games when you watch them, it's not much really going on. Like
Yeah, yeah,
and the
but my
NFL is trying to get rid of that. They're trying to light up the scoreboard,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, absolutely. It's
So you're
money.
gonna
right,
start trying to create
Yeah.
fair weather
So let's
environments.
keep that in Cleveland. Do
That
like what they did in Detroit.
I honestly think the Browns need some fair weather. Like
I
I don't
wouldn't
know.
have it
Like
like it's Detroit. It's still open, but it's a dome on it.
yeah,
So
right,
just
yeah,
because
have it
you ain't seeing
retractable
the
and I'll be good
snow,
with that.
yeah, let's open it up on rainy days. Let's
yeah,
close it on rainy days. If it's a blizzard, we ain't got to worry about having to go to a neutral site to play a playoff
Right,
game.
right,
right,
right.
right.
So I
So
agree with you, but
yeah, let's close it up. I mean, let's have a retractable joint.
yeah.
So Cleveland Browns, I hope y'all listening, man. Y'all got some work
And
to do on all phases.
and
Facts.
speaking of money, and this is where I'm here with you, JL. A Cleveland fact that I heard Machine Gun Kelly just donated $1 million over there about shooters to clean that up.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
for
if
sure. Yep.
that might,
Yep.
and I'm happy that the Cavs lost. I'm happy that the Cavs, not the Cavs, but Donovan Mitchell is represent for all these Cleveland heroes.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
nominated the kid yesterday
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I
not even
seen
knowing
that.
the neighbors climbing on the roof. So it's a lot of things in Cleveland. Like I said, the culture about to change, bro. And this is some shit that's gonna keep people on what we need, the
All
respect.
town though. So
These
that
Facts.
also
kids.
needs to change. It is a
It-
football town. Because let
yeah.
me ask you a question: Is a Cleveland Browns Super Bowl greater than the NBA Finals?
Of
Hell,
course.
it's
Of
greater than seeing
course.
my daughter born,
So
JL.
right. So this is a Browns town.
And that's from God.
So this is a
Hell, did you
Browns
just say
town.
seeing the Browns hold a Lombardi up? I
So
would
we
Yeah.
be,
doing right. So we
I
doing
would
all this
be. Hey,
preseason.
I'm not trying to be funny in front of y'all. I would be crying. I would
I
be
would.
emotional.
Yeah. I lose my
I
shit.
wasn't. I wasn't that emotional with the Cavs, besides the fact that excited, but
Yeah.
tears are dropping
Oh, for
for the
sure.
Browns.
So
The
yeah,
Browns, if the
I,
Browns win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years with Shador, these motherfuckers will burn that stadium
Talk to
down.
me.
yeah.
And we will have no point but to move to Brook Park.
You hear me?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, don't be cleaning up all the streets in Cleveland and saying that we got to change that until the Browns get on board with winning. It's still gonna have a stain on whatever the fuck they do downtown.
That's
They
what I'm
got to
saying.
get on board with winning and
They got to get
and
a
sustaining that shit. Like,
winning product out there.
yeah, for real, man.
Did you
That's
guys
for sure.
talk about the Cavs earlier? I'm sorry, I was
Oh
in a
no, we
meeting.
didn't.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we
I would
No,
drove
have
right
been
into
in.
it. So I hope
Yeah,
y'all
no,
I
but
got a
would
little
have been in a
we can
meeting.
get into that for
right,
a
I hope they got a
second.
little extra time because I
Oh
got
yeah, come
some
on.
kids too.
Yeah,
So
come on.
so
The
first off,
championship don't start tonight.
so
Yeah.
first off, you started it off with the with UConn, so I wanted to give a shout out to the lady Wolves. You know, UConn, they got their 12th title with Gino, and I didn't think they were going to take on Don Staley like that, but they kind of dogged them. Like it was 82 to
Mhm,
59, so
mhm.
that was a convincing win. And yeah, with tonight, who y'all got, man? You got Houston and you got the Florida
Yeah,
Gators. Man.
I got Houston.
I got Houston too. Yeah,
I'm dressed up in my class
like
shit.
Florida long as fuck though, but I don't like.
Florida,
Yeah, I
nice.
think I
Yeah,
might take Florida in this one, boys.
No, I'm saying Florida, nice. But that comeback on Duke surprised and shocked
and
the
and
hell out of
it
me.
gotta have you feeling some type of way right now,
Some
That's
like
type of
crazy.
way.
man, like all
That
this
was
fucking
crazy.
flag talk, all this and all that. Like,
Yeah,
oh, we in this bitch. So
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I'm going with the momentum for Houston. But like, man, Florida, they long
They
and
Yeah,
physical.
nice.
They not
yeah,
like
they
man.
nice.
This is going to be, and this is what you want. Like when you have these matchups, like when they go through the
Two number
entire
ones.
bracket, you
It
have
was four
you
number
had
one.
four
Right.
best teams in the final four. Like
Yeah.
this is what you wanted. So like, yeah, I although I didn't really follow the entire Sweet 16, March Madness shit, but I
Mhm.
Yeah.
got into it at the 16th mark and been very entertained. And I expect even with the women's last night. So I expect to be entertained tonight with the fellas. And
Yeah,
yeah, I'm going with Houston. We're gonna just see what happens with that, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out to the man we were talking about, his father, Mr. Dion, for getting that bag. 5-year, $54 million deal with the with
Ooh.
Colorado Buffaloes. Becoming one of the highest college paid head coaches, and to be a
Yeah.
black man to do so, I just got to give him a double clap for that.
Sure.
You know,
Straight up on fire.
when you work hard, you want to see your residuals for it. You want to see it pay off. And if 5 years, $54 million ain't paying it off, then
Right.
you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
think I thought that Colorado did the right thing. They stepped up. They realized we got the man for the job, and they paid him for it. So I'm glad he got his bag, and hopefully
No.
they continue to take Colorado to places that they haven't been in a long time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I would listen. I would definitely be looking at Colorado going forward because I just want to see the transition that Dion to make with Shador now leaving. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying, and him. You know what I'm saying. Dion really doing it without Shador being there. So I think that'd be interesting going forward.
And I
But
think that's why he brought Byron Leftwich in to kind of
Mhm. Mhm.
now take
yeah,
over the quarterback position.
No, he's building a staff.
On
That's
top
what
of
we
that,
have to say
you got to.
with the followers and everybody that's listening to this podcast, the JO Unlimited show. That yeah,
Edit,
you
they-
gotta edit. I'm sorry, and it's unlimited because we here after hours. But
Okay.
the
straight
thing
up.
about it is, he's building the staff. That's why we said earlier, Kevin, you fuck up with his son, he coming.
He coming. He
He
coming.
Able
coming
to whoop
He
your
because
coming.
his
ass and
son
take your
is
time.
That's for
guaranteed.
sure.
He's guaranteed 3 years in the league as a number one draft pick. We had it with Baker that he's coming, and you got a squad already in place. Warren Sapp, this and this and that, and these are real niggas.
I'm telling you, that's what Dion told Jimmy when he was having that talk. You know, if y'all
Nigga,
fuck up, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
That's what he told him. That's what he told him. Y'all fuck this up, I'm coming.
You better put some
So
money aside for the
Dion
boy.
might take the buyout on that Colorado. Don't get too stuck that he gonna be there long, but he
Uh,
is gonna produce. He took a
Yeah,
school
I've seen
from
him build
nothing.
programs and dip. So yeah, I
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
wouldn't be
for
yeah.
surprised.
sure.
He show you the blueprint, and I'm out.
Yeah, right.
What
That's how
y'all
you get
don't
it done.
understand, Jackson State ain't fall off
No, sure did. And I think they won the
because
title this
they
year.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they know out of this portal, this
He left
nigga
him
gonna come
good.
get me.
Yeah, he left him
Out of
good.
this portal, Deion Sanders will come get me from a black school.
yeah,
Yeah, he gonna make it work. He gonna make it work. Shador is the pick though. Well, I'm
yeah,
going for
for sure.
real quick though. We was about to talk about these Cavs. Listen,
Mhm.
man. If the Cavs don't play inside out, they will not go to the finals. They have to play through Allen and Mobley. That's just what they got to do. I don't understand how Jared Allen don't score 16 or 18. When he around the rim,
Yeah,
he should
he
get the ball
does.
every
He
time,
is a
bro.
walking
He
double double.
does. Didn't you
Yeah,
I,
see what they
I,
say
I,
he
I don't
that's
averaged?
understand
right.
how they
He's
don't
averaging 17 points a game with
the
the three
way
pointer.
he
I
should get
disagree with you. I
he
disagree.
he the reason why I say this is because in the playoffs, we all know shit tightens up, right?
Yeah,
I don't think the Cavs can just rely on the three the way they
I don't
do.
like fuck.
I
Like,
don't
dude,
I don't
that
want to
shit,
see that
that
shit.
shit
They
scared me,
they are
I
dog.
gonna
hate
shoot
it.
themselves into a team that's
That
gonna
shit
beat
scared me,
them
dog.
because they rely on that shit. And
But Big C,
you got two motherfuckers that's over 6'10", skilled motherfuckers.
yeah, I get it.
They should touch the ball every time.
I get it.
Every time.
You absolutely right. When it comes to the three pointers, I'm getting tired of it.
They
And
cannot do that.
that's what yesterday showed us. Yesterday showed us that when Donovan Mitchell gave us the biggest scare of the, I almost shit on myself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
I
and
think
then
everybody almost did.
yeah, then after that, Kenny Atkins saying that we cannot rely on just a 3 point game. So they'll have another game plan, but keep doing what got y'all there. I don't want y'all to
We're
miss
there
no.
now. Like
I
we're
know.
there now.
I'm talking about to answer his question in the playoffs. He said in the playoffs you want to play inside out. You absolutely right. That's what the Cavs do. They dump it down, kick it out, reverse. Now Miro open. Now D Wade open. Now Mitchell open. And these niggas are professionals. You better be hitting that three. But y'all taking too many of them.
They
And that's
take
what scares
Yeah.
way
me.
too many.
You got motherfucking Mobley out there thinking he hot.
Oh
You
boy,
got
he'll pull up on
Hunter
you, won't
taking two.
he? He'll pull
I
up on you, baby.
hey,
Listen, the
that
nigga
one
ain't
three,
scared. The
that one
nigga ain't
three,
scared. He steps into them bitches.
No,
yeah,
no fear.
no
None.
fear.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what? I like
Take
that.
him off the dribble and go to the
Sometimes.
hole and whack on that nigga. But at the same time, even Hunter, for me, if he didn't make that three, I was like, bro, you shooting too many of them. Like, let's swing the
Yeah.
rock.
There's other ways
Let's
to
get
get
it.
buckets. Like there's just
Yeah.
like I scream that shit at TV like dog. Y'all don't cause half the time we'll be up 12 or we'll be up 12, 15 and still shooting them bitches. Like, dude, run the offense. Like
No,
Well, the
they
back to
listen.
back with Donovan Mitchell was nice.
that's what I said. I think
Donovan put up like he gonna shoot the three, went to the whole foul and went. Understand that that's still there. That's still 3 points.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know,
And
they
so
got to
Jared
get
Allen,
that. But we all know that them small guards don't get them calls in them playoffs.
oh no,
yeah,
They
I
don't get
know.
them.
they
They
better
don't get them.
follow that whistle in the playoffs. Like
And they
the fuck?
and so like Darius, because we all know they gonna focus on Darius a lot in whatever series, first round, second. The focal point gonna be whatever Darius, whoever got Darius, is gonna have to be a mismatch. And see, that's
Yeah.
what's gonna be a problem, especially when you relying on too many threes. All the other team got to do is come down and find a mismatch. That's what the playoffs is about.
Yeah,
Mismatches.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when I find one, I'm gonna exploit it.
And
Darius is
Carl
that.
Wright. And
And
Carl Wright.
Darius is that.
Yeah.
The cat. So for me, the Cavs got to go with what um what I want to say. To me, what their strength is, and you got two 7-footers down there, nigga, skilled niggas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use them. Jared Allen points shouldn't just come off a pick and roll.
Well, I mean, that's really all he is, though. I mean,
That's all he is.
he's not a shooter. Like he's not a.
He don't have to be a shooter though. But if you run sets where maybe it ain't like Jared Allen can't move, he can
Oh
come
no,
off
for
a
sure.
screen.
Yeah.
He can back a nigga down. His the ball with one hand. The nigga phenomenal with the bitch. It's almost
Yeah.
like he don't miss. That's why he lead the league in field goal percentage.
Yeah.
Give him the rock.
Well,
Because
I
right there,
think
you
they got
getting
plays. They got
when you
plays
play
for him.
teams like Atlanta and Orlando, them big tall, you got to get them niggas in foul trouble.
Yeah, and that's what he does great. Like one of the things
Exactly.
that you said,
But
one of the things that you said is backing down. I ain't seen Jared Allen black nobody down yet. I
because they
see
don't
him
give him the
catch it
opportunity
quick.
to.
I see him catch it quick. No, but we gotta understand and respect his game.
Yeah.
We see him catch it quick off the block and a quick floater and go in.
I love it.
Or he's stepping in and banging. He's not the type like a Shaq to
Yeah,
keep banging
yeah.
because our offense works so quick. He get it. Oh, one dribble. Look out. Look out. Oh, I'm taking this bitch. So,
Yeah.
yet that's the beautiful thing about our 7-footers. But I don't want too many threes shot. I get it. You could take them to, I don't want to say stretch them out, but you
Not at
want
all.
to stretch your forwards out. So, Mobley, use that handle, kick the ball out, get it back. Jared Allen, whatever. We look good right now. But I'm
Okay, so
glad we
Carl,
lost.
to
I'm
answer your
glad we
first,
lost.
to kind of piggyback on Carl's first comment, he said he stopped watching because Kenny was experimenting too much. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
so
what he
too. I
do.
figure like
Yeah,
the
that's
first
what he
time,
doing.
like the
Playoffs
first
coming.
month or so, it was like, all right, cool. I respect the experiment, but now it's like if you're gonna still play the starters like you're playing them, then let's start to gear up for the playoffs. And like you should know, you should know what the fuck you want to do now. Like there should
Yeah,
be no
he's right.
more real experimenting with the bench and with the rest of the players. So I do
But I
understand
like
that.
it. I like it. But
I mean,
I
I
agree.
did, but
I liked it.
now it's time to lock in. So like,
Yeah, I mean,
if,
I need
if
to
you want
get
to
I
go
need
ahead,
to get Porter acclimated.
yeah,
He's
like,
a nice backup point guard.
but
I
if you're
like
gonna still
Porter.
play the starters, like to where you get a scare from Donovan, then
Yeah, yeah.
just stick with that. Like the experiment should be over.
Do y'all think Kenny gonna cut his what's the name down? Like
His
how
roster
many
down?
players
No.
he play?
I think it's still gonna be 10 at the least. I think he's still gonna try to run a 10 rotation.
I think he gotta keep it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Be
yeah.
see where
consistent.
he
You
fucks
gotta
me up is this
do that
Max Strus shit in the starting lineup is just, you know what I'm saying? It's just
because you put in Hunter. That's your only
fuck
option.
yeah. Hell
Or
yeah, I'm gonna
Dame
put in
Wade.
100.
We're gonna
We
start Hunter
will when we
again.
play against Boston. We will when we play against Boston.
I mean, cause right there,
I'm
it's
trying
just
to
almost
pop
like
my collar.
you giving up more than what you're getting in that situation with Strus. He ain't he ain't nothing but a 3-point shooter. He ain't like he drive to the hole, get baskets. So when he getting scored on the other end, that's the same way I feel about Okoro. He can't play for me in the playoffs
I
because I'm
mean,
not getting shit from him on the
He's
offensive side.
defense.
yeah,
He's
So when a nigga,
defense.
when
as
a
of
nigga
late
busting
though,
his ass on the
as of
offensive side, I'm playing 4-on-5.
I
I
gotta
don't know, big
disagree.
dog. Like as of
I gotta
late though,
disagree.
and even Kenny said it. Like this has
Defense.
been these last 2.5 months has been a different version of Isaac Okoro. Like
He knows it's
I've
almost
seen
over for
Isaac
him.
do a little bit more than what he's done, especially coming off the injury. And since he's came off the injury, like dog. He's been getting crucial offensive rebounds. Like he's been like active, hands active, definitely on the defensive side as well. So
He's better than
He gonna have to
careless.
play in spurts. It ain't like he about to get 20 minutes a game.
I know he
Sam,
let
he
him
gonna have to
sit.
split
He
he gonna have to
cool
split
with
that
Let him
time
that.
sit.
with
He cool
Sam
with
Merrill, who
that.
I feel like to me, Sam defense is underrated.
It ain't.
Yeah.
That nigga
It
be
is
playing
underrated.
his ass off
But it's
on
not better than
defense.
Isaac's. But it is underrated.
Yeah.
It ain't better than Isaac, but his offense is better than Isaac's.
I mean, he
Yeah.
That's why
shoots, but he just shoots. He don't do nothing else to shoot.
Yeah.
he don't need to. He make them shots though.
But that's
That's
the
what
Yeah,
I'm
same with
I
saying.
Okora.
think Sam Dunk
Okora's
small
out
boy.
there for defense. Okora's out there to dribble drive. Okora's
What
out
I'm
there to
saying is
find the kick out.
between them two, Sam will play more than Okoro will.
I'm good with
Offensively,
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Offensively, yeah, I'm good with that.
yeah, he gonna
yeah.
have
But
to.
when I know Okora's coming in, we going defensively. We about to
Like
go on the
yeah,
run.
he'll play in spurts,
So
but he
everybody
won't. But him,
It's a
Sam
system.
Merrill, and Dean Wade, they gonna have to split minutes between them three.
But
Cause he
see,
not
didn't
taking.
you say
Been
that?
doing.
But
Yeah.
didn't you say
It's gonna
that?
have to probably stay like that.
Right.
If
But
he
didn't
play
you say
all
that?
three of them niggas.
But didn't you say that earlier? You said it's all about a system. That's his system. I'm here to do what I come to do, and that's it. I did my job. So that's why we don't have careless. We got a core. A core is better at defensive, and
Shit.
he creates to add to extra offense. So a Merrill and a core on the court together. Guess what, Merrill? I got this rebound. I got this defensive stop. Here's the kick out for the three.
Yeah.
It's systematic. They play a system. That's why I don't think the Cavs should change shit. You know
And
what I
that's
mean?
why I'm over the regular season Cavs. I'm
It's
done with it.
over. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
done with the
done.
regular season Cavs, man. I'm ready for playoff
Yeah,
Cavs.
they better
I
get
I
their
don't
can't
care
shit
if we
take it no
together.
lose
more.
all the rest of
I'm
it.
done with this shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
They better
Ja
get their
Morant,
shit together.
I want you to put down all the guns, y'all. I want you to put down the handguns,
Ja
the
gangster,
finger
nigga.
guns, the
The
dart,
shadow
the
gun.
air guns. Matter of fact,
He wild.
don't even stick to your guns no more. Just don't even listen to Corey and Peter guns.
Ja Morant. Don't
Just,
even
just,
buy a
just
water gun.
don't
Nigga.
buy a water gun. Don't do the finger gun. Don't do nothing, man. $75,000
$1,000?
for the finger hand gun gesture. Like, but again, you just got a bad rep with him right now. You do what you
Yeah,
want to
high
do,
school
but
kids is doing this shit. He can't.
no,
75,000?
no, because you play for the NBA and you represent the association, and
Them young niggas don't think like
let you
that.
do. We already let
How
you
old is
deal.
Ja?
He, what, 25, maybe some 25,
Yeah,
26.
see,
Like,
he's
he's
still
still
in
in 20.
he's still in that
Yeah, but
young nigga phase.
we've already
They
been through this.
don't think like that.
We've already been through this. Okay, so
Yeah.
like we're not playing with you. We don't want to see you
Yeah.
do any gestures of any kind.
No, he could do a gesture. He could shoot a three and put the guns in his pocket.
Right.
Just put them down.
Or throw them.
Put
Like,
them down
Yeah.
or
yeah,
throw them.
throw them. Like, yeah.
Stop pointing, stop pointing them bitches at
Stop pointing
teams
at
and
people.
shit,
Just like
dog.
look at the gun and throw it away. Like,
Right, stop pointing them bitches, dog. You can do anything. Put them in your pocket, dog.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West style or something.
Just
Stop
stop,
pointing,
man.
nigga.
Nothing good
Golly.
nothing good.
Niggas be
coming out
wanting
of it, dog.
niggas be
stop.
wanting to be so hard for nothing.
Stop it. Okay. Ja.
Hey, what y'all take from the Lakers whooping on the Thunder like that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Everybody has an off night. I mean, it
Yeah.
happens. Like it just happens.
We had one last night because
Let me see a
everybody
7-game series like
Right.
that, and y'all come out of the series. Then I'll be like, ooh. But until
Yeah.
then, like it was a
Hey,
good
I'm gonna tell you
game.
right now. They fuck around with the Lakers if y'all want to. Man, listen, man. I don't care. The Lakers got the best two players on the court, bro. And in basketball, just in basketball, that shit right there take you all the way. And I'm not betting against LeBron and Luka.
You need
I'm
three,
not.
I mean,
You need at
I'm
least
not.
three.
You sprinkle me a little AR 15 in there and Hachimura and listen, them niggas get busy, bro.
They do.
Listen, I'm not betting
But
against
it ain't
Luka and
make
Brian
me
in no
think nothing
7-game
of it.
series, bro.
yeah, but that game didn't
I'm
even
not.
feel nothing. Like I just, I thought it was a good game, and
We all know what playoff Brian looked like when the game slow down.
You're
Yeah.
right.
When it's and he got another one of them out there. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, I'm not discrediting it,
So you
but I don't.
coming out the West?
Hell yeah, I
You said
do. They the
hell
three.
yeah.
If they stay and right here, listen. If they stay in that 3 seed right there, because they 3 right now.
Yeah.
If the Lakers stay 3, that mean they won't have to match up until
The Western Conference Finals, I believe.
to the
the
to
Western
the conference finals. So who was 2? Oh, they'll beat the Rockets in the second round.
Yeah.
But that's how
LeBron and
people
Luka
feel
against
about
the
us.
Rockets.
But that's how people feel about us because the sleeper team that nobody's talking about is the Pacers. Everybody's saying, we'll be the 3rd seed and the Pacers could beat the Cavs. Well,
I'm not sleeping on them.
Different. Yeah,
I'm not sleeping on them.
Playoffs is totally different.
I don't really want to play Orlando in the first round. I don't want to play them, bro.
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah.
I do not want to play them.
Yeah.
Hey,
They just give us too many problems. They too big, pause, too long, pause. That's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it. Like,
Yeah. Atlanta gave us them problems too.
Yeah, shit. Detroit gave
And
us them problems. Like,
But
right,
it's
yeah,
7
them
games.
too.
but we talking
Any
about
of them
7
tough,
game.
any
Yeah,
of them tough ass
we
teams,
talking about 7 game series. It's
they
like
give
that's
us problems, dog.
yeah,
And relying on the three, that's
yeah,
just gonna make a series even longer. We
yeah,
gotta be, we gotta be on all cylinders.
yeah.
We gotta be on one of them when we was on the 15 games streaks. Otherwise, bro, them series niggas butt cheeks gonna be sweating, bro. Cause
Yeah.
they gonna make it like that. Them games tighten up, bro. I don't like playing them type of teams, bro. I mean, I bring it on, but I don't. Them ain't good matchups for the Cavs.
Dig it. Hey, look, man, real quick before we get into these gotta pick ones, man. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. So, NFL changed the rule on overtime to where both teams get a possession, even with a touchdown being scored.
I
You
like
it?
it.
You don't like it?
I like it.
I like
Because
it. Shit,
it's
they
gonna
should have
make me
did that
want to
shit
watch
2 years
again.
ago.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, what
I think
made
it's
them?
fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
I
fair.
agree.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you score a touchdown on me, I shouldn't get an opportunity
right. Give me
to run my play.
Let's
opportunity.
play the clock. Let's
Yeah.
play the
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah, because they were trying to push for 15, like to have a 15-minute quarter, but it was like,
I'm happy with that too. I ain't got
but,
shit to
but the
do.
quarter doesn't matter if
Yeah, quarter
first
don't
team
matter.
score. You know what I
Give
mean?
them
So
give them the
like,
ball. Turn
yeah,
that shit
give me the
off.
ball back. So they
Yeah.
kept it to 10 minutes. I think they upped it to 10 minutes though. The quarter's not 10 minutes, but at least you get a chance for that. And then with the touchback game, so they got the new kickoff rule or the new kickoff format. But if you kick it and get a touchback, now the ball's getting put on the 35.
Yeah.
Go to my thing. The NFL wants points. They'll
Yeah.
do anything for points. You mean to tell me if I kick a touchback, you're gonna put them on a 35, bro? Like
Yeah.
you might as well give them 3 at least.
Shit, put
No,
them at the
what they
50
trying to
then.
do,
Shit.
what they
Give them
trying to
half
do,
of it.
what I've been seeing that they're trying to do, Jo, is they're trying to change the art
Right.
of a kicker. They want to
I get rid of
change
that
the
shit.
art of the kicker, as well as, like you just said, more football. I feel it, Carl. You know how many people get out of church at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock and they can go home and still watch the game because it's a whole quarter and 10 minutes if it go to a tie. It's ratings at this point, but it's more football.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? I like it. I'm
yeah,
not gonna
I definitely
disagree.
like the whole everybody get a possession.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm with
like
that.
the
You keep
touchback
the ball at the
shit
30.
because
I
you're
mean,
just
y'all
not
put the
gonna
ball on the
kick it
30.
in the
Like,
end zone.
keep it at the 30 as far as kickoff. Like, goddamn, like, or just take it out. Like, just place the ball on the fucking 30. Like, don't even kick it off if that's the case, because you basically give them you're giving them damn near half the field. Like, you might as well give them 3 points just off top. But just want to get y'all quick thoughts about that. But we got a couple
Yeah,
gotta
I
pick
like
ones.
it.
Man. We got a couple gotta pick ones. Tell you gonna stick around to do this shit. So I got some questions for y'all. Y'all give me some answers, man.
Mhm.
That's what we gonna do here. He said, "I watch it in church."
Yeah,
yeah,
I know that's right.
ain't that crazy? Look
He
at
ain't no
how.
hater. Look, he's serving the Lord and watching his team.
Okay,
You know what I
let's
mean?
do
Got your shoulder roll, bro.
All right, man. Let's get into these gotta pick ones. And these for y'all too, man. Let us know what y'all think about these. Let's go. Hey. Arthur Treachers or Long John Silver?
Archer Treacher.
I'm going Arthur as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to go Arthur's too.
That's what's up. And shout out to Cleveland Heights for bringing back the Arthur Treachers from the 70s all into the 90s. It's back in the same location. It's at 13216 Cedar Road in Cleveland
Cedar
Heights,
Road.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, they brought King Arthur back, baby.
That's what's up. I
I
didn't
just
know that.
remember, my
Michael
mom,
Levinson.
man. Like my mom was a huge Arthur Treachers fan, and we already knew it was something good when she brought that bag home. Like, and Lauren John, don't get me wrong, that shit was cool. Like, but
No, it wasn't.
like,
No, it wasn't. It ain't the same.
well, no,
JL, let me just break
nothing's the
down the
same.
question. Let me just break down the question you asked, which was a great one. That Long John Silver's put all them daggone batter in the box.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like some Archer Treacher fries.
Man,
Some Arthur fries with that vinegar on it. I don't know
man,
what it is with that vinegar.
man.
That vinegar, I don't know if it's mother's vinegar
Arthur, yes,
mixed
sir.
with water. I don't know. But that can't be duplicate. So I'm going with Arthur.
Even at Hush Puppies, not one of the big
Thank
Hush
you. With the
Yeah.
vinegar
Arthur just
Definitely a hush
they
puppy
did
fan.
their
and the
thing with
tartar
that shit.
sauce. Are you kidding me?
So I'm hoping they can recreate that those memories that I had there, because everything don't stay the same, so they might come
Facts.
back on some trash too. But
No,
yeah,
no, they can't. They can't.
they better
Because
not.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
tell
there.
you, you ain't never got no Arthurs where it wasn't freshly made, where it was still hot that you can't grab the hush puppies or the fish. You know what I mean? You still had to wait a little bit.
Yeah,
They ain't gonna fall off. McDonald's fell off. Everything else around us fell off. But that's one thing. If they move back to the heights, they already
yeah,
know that mug was
the exact
always stacked.
location. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it in the towards that drive-through, you knew you was getting out because the drive-through was almost hitting leaving.
yeah. You
So
fucked up. You
let's
going
be
in.
honest.
Yeah, you going
They
in.
ain't gonna fall off. They're gonna be the new Chick-fil-A at Cleveland Heights.
And
They're
well,
gonna
I
be
hope so.
outside.
'Cause I'm gonna definitely go because they're open now, so I'm definitely gonna check them out, see what they
Yeah,
got
check
going
it
on, man.
out.
Oh yeah, I gotta check it out too.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. On to the next one. Hey. So you can only eat one of these two things for the rest of your life. That's all you can have: soul food or seafood.
Seafood.
Well, he's dying in probably 5 years. I'm going with soul food. You just said soul food. I don't eat pork. We can have multiple different soul food dinners.
Oh, for
Now,
sure.
with only reason I said no to the soul food is because he gonna have mercury. You can't eat too much soul food. You'll get seafood. You'll get mercury. You can't attract that. No, we gotta live. You can't eat too much
I'm
seafood.
going seafood.
Yeah.
That's easy to digest. It's light on the system.
I dig that.
I'm
I
into
dig
getting
that.
lean and getting fit. So
Yeah,
Hey, say, so it's these collard greens I'm about to heat up after
right.
we get off this
And this low
show.
fat mac and cheese.
man. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like
And
I
don't get
eat
me
it, but
wrong, soul food, you can make soul food fish.
Oh yeah.
You can, yeah.
Like
I'm
what?
going
So
with soul food. I'm
honestly,
not
what makes?
eating just
I thought
mercury.
the size is what makes it soul food. Like
Yeah.
because like chicken is chicken, fish is fish, ribs. But you can have greens and macaroni with fish. You can have
Yeah.
greens and macaroni with ribs, or like it's like
Dressing.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can have all that
I
shit.
mean,
So like
if
I
you
don't
really
know.
want to get technical with the shit, I mean, soul food is really, you know what I'm saying? I
He
mean,
said, give me
what's the
all that.
definition of soul food? Like when you really
Yeah,
think about it, I mean,
give me all that
you
shit.
making the food, you know what I'm saying? You making fucking food. So I mean,
Yeah, I think
whether
it
you making it with passion or whatever the fuck.
oh shit! Carl said, "Give me
He
all
said,
that
all
shit."
that
I
shit,
ain't about to
nigga.
do
I put
this,
that
y'all
shit on
motherfucker.
everything.
Oh
That's what's
shit.
up, man. Hey, yo, on to the next one. hey. All right, so look though, you gotta pick one. Would you rather rock a fucked up hairline or a bald spot?
Shit.
I got good hair. I ain't fucking none of this shit up.
You gotta either pick a fucked up hairline or a bald spot.
I'm taking the ball spot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking the ball spot. I'm not fucking up my hairline. Like,
Shit.
I'm taking the ball spot. I'm out.
Oh man. Can
Ooh,
I fix
yeah.
my line?
No, this is
No,
you
you
gotta
got
walk out
fucked
here in
up
the world.
for the rest of your life.
You gotta walk out in the world for the rest of your life with
Yeah.
either a bald
Damn,
spot or
man.
a freaking hairline, dog.
You
Yeah.
then I guess I'll take the ball spot. You ain't say how big the bitch had to be. So
It is quite obvious that we're bald in here. That's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying. But
mean, you
it's
can
a
wear a
bald spot though.
baseball cap, but when you take that hat off to get that oochie coochie, she gonna be like, the
see,
fuck?
yeah, I don't worry about all
That
that. You
nigga
feel
shit back
me?
here.
I'm bald
Yeah,
headed, so I'm definitely going with the bald spot because I know how to rock it already. I ain't got no
I'm going
goddamn
with the
hair.
ball
You
spot.
Lost
feel
my hair a
me?
long time ago. I hate everybody with hair. I hate you too,
Yeah,
nigga. I hate
yeah.
both of
Give
you.
me a little patch right here,
Yeah,
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hate all you
Don't
motherfucking
fuck
hair.
my hairline up. You liable to fight a nigga.
Right, but if you sit in the chair, you hear that bonk, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
come off the top. You ain't gonna be just as sorry.
Yeah.
That is a flip that bitch off.
Yeah, you got to. You
Hold on,
told
John. You know
whatever
what
they
though?
say.
He right. I might just take the fuck up line up because I could always put me a hat on
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
if that's
you
or
how
can
you
do,
or
live,
yeah,
do
I'm not
rag
doing that. I'm
or
not
yeah.
do
doing that.
rag or
He
do
said your
rag.
line that fucked up. You can't never wait for it to come back in.
Yeah,
It's not.
Carl said, "Give me that ball spot, man."
Yeah, give me the ball
Oh
spot. I'll
shit!
find me a
That bitch
co-host.
over. Oh
That
shit.
is insane, man. Hey, I appreciate all the what I'm looking for. All the
God, pick one.
no, all the participations. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All the other
so,
participation, man. I appreciate
so,
everybody chiming in, man. Yes,
so,
sir. On to the next one. hey, hey. Going to the movie theater, man. So only 2 movies playing. Bad Boys or Rush Hour.
I like the Rush Hours. I'm a comedy nigga, so I didn't see too much comedy out of Bad Boys. I just thought it was a good drama, and they just drawed out the storyline. I'm going Rush Hour.
That's fair.
Yeah, and it's more Rush Hours too than Bad Boys. So
No,
yes, it
more
is.
Bad Boys than Rush Hour. It's only 3 Rush Hours, bro.
Okay, what Bad Boys at 3?
4.
Oh.
Yeah, they
But it
just
seems
dropped
like
that
it's just
4th
the
one.
same shit over and over again with Bad Boys.
And,
Right.
they,
I
and
don't know.
Yeah, the same.
I
I think
thought they waited too long for
so,
the
yeah, so that's why I would probably pick Rush Hour because I feel
yeah,
like shit they didn't kind of stretch the Bad Boy shit out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And because they didn't waited so long in between, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's kind of like the shit watered down. So yeah, I'll probably go Rush Hour.
Okay, well, Carl going Bad Boys. Like, yeah, I'm going Rush Hour just on the strength of that. It made sense. Like by the 4th one, Martin, you ain't chasing a motherfucking thing down, dog. Like you ain't chasing a damn thing down, dog. Like even you will, like, nigga. So it was like if y'all would have ran
Yeah,
them back how they was
them
like
niggas stretching that out.
real quick, then yeah, instead of stretching that shit out. So definitely, I'm going to see Chris and Jackie, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. On to the next one. Hey, my last one. Hey, no, I got 2 more. Excuse me. Hey, Dream Team or Redeem Team?
Dream Team.
I'm going Redeem, and I
I'm going
will
to
explain.
redeem
Yeah,
Bron and Kobe and them at that time. Them niggas
yeah.
was different.
And I feel like the competition from the other countries
Yeah,
had
was way
caught up.
better.
Like it was like the countries in that
Night and
Dream Team
day.
era, dog, they were supposed to like.
Yeah,
Dog,
they was
Bird and
fans.
them dog. It wasn't like they was taking pictures with these.
Right.
They were on the sideline watching these motherfuckers taking pictures. Like they already knew it. Like, and I felt like if you're basing off that, like for me, it's like the Redeem Team. They played a caught up version of the world. Like
Yeah.
they played stiff competition,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Well,
I don't
my
know.
situation is this:
Uh-huh.
one, with the Dream Team,
Okay,
there
Carl,
wouldn't be no, Redeem Team. So, second of all, to have those legendary jerseys representing the U.S. to win a title, I don't care who the fuck wanted to take pictures. Y'all just ain't see the pictures that was taken after the games back then. We ain't had social media and shit back then. But that dream team that was put together could never, ever be replaced. And I'm a Kobe fan. And I'm a Kobe fan. But in the Vince Carter dunks, all that, yeah, I get it. It was nice to see. Yes, competition might have been a little bit of elevation, but at the same time, we brought a lot of motherfuckers from overseas into the league, like Tony Kukoc.
Yeah,
Like I mean, you know what I mean? So they doing the same thing. It's just a little bit expand.
but to
But
be honest, if it wasn't for the fact that the U.S. was sending like high school and college kids to represent them against players that were professionally playing in other countries, it wouldn't have been no dream team because
right, it
they had to
wasn't.
figure out a
I'm going
way
dream
to
team.
make US strong again. But I just felt
Yeah.
like the competition was just what you can't even compare the competition with the dream team
They
to the redeem
right,
team. Like the
right.
competition was so far like dog, it was just so far different for me. Like
Crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, like
I get it.
so yeah, for me it's redeem. But you and Carl got the dream.
It can never be replaced, man.
You said, look how accessible the stars are now. Well,
Yeah.
because they're stars though. Like Yeah,
They were too back in '90s.
I mean, of course, but it was. I'm just saying, competition that they faced to me was it's nowhere near the competition of the world today. Like
Right.
nowhere near.
I
So
agree with that too.
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, well, I mean, when you're iconic and you're a superstar, you're going to be put on these magazines, and of course, I mean that's just how it goes. I mean, the Redeem team was no different. They loved the shit out of Kobe. Like it was like they said Kobe was like a rock star over there. It was like it couldn't get enough of Kobe. So the same thing. I just looking at the competition wise, it's just the world caught up. They're not all the way there, but they caught up. So Well, last one for me, y'all. Hey, and this is like solely for Browns fans. If you're a Browns fan, you can answer this question because I'm about to ask you it. Gotta pick one. For some reason, we don't get Shador, and we don't have this movement that we want to happen. Flacco or Cousins?
I'm just not watching the Browns that year.
But you still gotta pick a
No, I'm not
quarterback for
picking
that team.
shit.
You gotta pick a
I can't
quarterback for
do
that
it,
team that
Dale.
you won't watch, man.
Don't get me hyped for the last
Flacco or
hour that I've been
Cousins?
on here, and then bring me Flacco
Flacco
or Cousins.
or Cousins?
I'm going Cousins, but fuck, I'm not watching. I'm going Kenny Pickett for real.
I'm definitely not going fucking Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I'm not
I
Flacco
watching.
I
or
go
Cousins?
I would go Cousins just because he a little younger. I mean, either one, but I would go probably Cousins just because he's younger.
He said I'm
That's
going to
it.
bandwagon with someone else. Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you gotta pick one in this game. It just got to. So yeah, I would go with Kirk, and I'm doing it solely because I want to give Kevin some help. I want to give Kevin Stefanski some
Fuck
help.
him, man.
And I guess if you have any type of rapport with Cousins, then hopefully you will be able to bring it out. But I think Uncle Joe's just a little too he just I watched quarterbacks on Netflix. And if I didn't do anything else about Kirk Cousins, I respect the shit out of him. That is a tough fucking dude. Like Kirk Cousins, if you haven't seen QBs on Netflix, Kirk Cousins is a tough motherfucker. And I don't see Uncle Joe taking half of the beating that Kirk would take to try to get a dub. So I would just go with Kirk on that one. So
Shador better at getting his ass beat. Take Shador.
well he better he gonna have because he gonna take some lumps along the way. But let's go, Shador.
Built for that shit, baby.
That's what's up. What
Perfect
you got for me?
timing.
E? You got anything for me?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, that's what's up. On to the next one. Hey, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, followers, fans, I don't know, how to put this, but I'm gonna say it as simple as I can. Fellas, dreads or braids?
Dreads.
I'm braids.
I'm going braids too. Yeah.
Yeah, as we all are, dog.
We
Like,
are.
So Carl, who should they take then?
He already with us. He
Oh, he
with
with us?
Shador. Yeah, he
Okay.
gotta be.
Okay.
It's gonna pop up. He'll tell you. He
Okay.
don't want no bridge quarterback.
Please, because I don't either. Fuck that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm going with braids.
yeah,
Ain't
I'm
nothing
going with
like
braids.
getting
Bro.
braids.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like getting braids.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think dreads. You got it.
dreads.
Dreads. You got it. Yeah, you got
Niggas
it.
Yeah.
don't know
You got to
nothing.
go to the salon. You go to the salon with your braids, man, like with your dreads.
Man,
No, they so long. He do it himself.
braids is the reason why Javante lost. He had too much grease in his shit. Dreads, we ain't gotta worry about all of
Oh
that, man. We gonna twist our shit up and keep it popping. You
Devontae
know what I'm
lost because
saying?
he
All
lost.
that
That's what
grease
that
and
yeah,
was.
he got his
designs and
ass
shit. Niggas
whooped.
ain't got time for that, man.
Yeah.
We put our shit, lock our shit, put it up, we gone. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he want that
saying?
Sanders jersey.
Get a
Yeah.
get a good wash, boom. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
I
doing
mean,
all that extra
I
shit.
I hear you. But
I
I guess
hear
it
you.
must be the Cleveland Heights in me. But I don't want to lock my shit up.
Yeah, I don't want to lock my shit
Lock it
neither.
up,
I just
man.
want to
Yeah.
break mine out.
Cut it off, keep it in a bag. Yeah.
What's that for?
Do all of that. Just in
Memory.
case you want to go back. Might
Oh,
want to go
okay.
back.
Dig it.
Hmm.
See, I
You got
didn't know
another one
that's what
for
it
me?
was for.
You got another one for me, or we go.
Yeah, I got another one
All right,
for
that's
you.
what's up. Hey, hey.
Out of Cleveland rappers, you got to pick one. You going with Machine Gun Kelly, or you going with Styling?
Who?
Styling.
Kylie.
I'm going with Styling.
I ain't heard from that guy in quite a
I ain't
while.
heard from Machine Gun Kelly either.
I mean,
No,
I
I'm
kind of
going.
have.
I'm going MGK,
Yeah,
dog.
I
It
kind of have.
ain't.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
ain't
he's
even. It
strong.
ain't even close.
yeah.
He impacts so many just people.
Mhm.
Like they cry for that nigga like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like you
Yeah,
seen that? Like real
yeah,
shit. Like they he like that. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
they
I'm
ain't even.
picking Styling. Only reason I say that is because I like that Ray Cash type of style. That's to me a Cleveland style.
I mean,
Machine Gun
it is
Kelly
Cleveland.
doing rock and roll, he rapping,
Once
I
you
get it. I'm
wait,
not knocking him, but I like the player style, the Cleveland player style.
yeah, I think just once you get to a certain point, you gotta kind of appeal to the masses because you want to sustain.
Yeah,
He said, "I guess MGK." Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know
yeah.
what I mean.
I
Like,
mean, I guess
I just haven't heard Stolly in forever.
5 years, about 5 years.
So
That was
like,
the nigga that
yeah,
was with Maybach, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
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 yeah. Him
yeah,
and Wale
yeah,
and them boys, like, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, Wale,
niggas.
is he from Ohio or something? I think he's
No, Wale from DC or something like that.
okay. He probably went to school up here though.
Y'all niggas be watching boxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta
So
represent
boot.
Abdullah
So
Mason.
so listen. So Boots fight this weekend.
Who was that?
Mhm.
MTK? Hold on, my bad. Who's opening the coffee shop? Yeah, let me know. But go ahead, go ahead, man.
So Boots got a fight this weekend. He got a unification bout for the what's a 147-pound
Mm.
belts, the IBF, the WBA and the Ring magazine. So he
Oh,
fighting.
MGK down at the coffee shop. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's
Oh
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you.
So that's gonna be a good fight though. I'll be into that boxing shit, man. A lot of that
Yeah, but
politics and
who is
shit.
Boots fighting?
Amanis Stanionis.
Oh, I ain't heard of him. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I ain't
he did. Yeah, he ain't fought in a while, but he a good that nigga he a good fighter though. So it's gonna
and
be
Boots from Toledo, right?
Boots from Philly.
Philly. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the
That's one.
kid name that's from Toledo? That's real
Matter of fact,
nice.
he was just working out with him too. Jared Anderson. Jared
No,
Anderson.
he got a slick name. I don't know what his
yeah,
name
I'm not.
is. He had the nickname. I have to get back with you on that. But
But yeah,
anyway, I'm
man.
sorry.
It's a lot
Oh,
of good boxing matches coming up though in the
Yeah.
near future.
And
yeah,
give
that's
it up for
what's up.
Abdullah Mason for winning on Saturday
Oh
Sure
with
yeah,
did.
another
Yep,
yeah.
knockout. That
sure
nigga so
did.
hungry. He
He
fighting
good.
every
He real good.
he
He gonna
fighting
be
every
he gonna
three
be one of
weeks,
them
ain't he?
ones.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
fighting every
I
3 weeks, ain't he?
yeah.
yeah,
He young Mike Tyson with the fights. Like, yeah,
He just
yeah.
like whoever. Come on, let's
I
fight.
like Mason. I like Abdullah Mason. Yeah, he a good one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's up, man. Well, hey, look, y'all, another one, another one. As we always say, man, this show is nothing without the viewers, without the followers, the subscribers, those that like it and share it. Man, I swear, thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna continue to grow. As always, I hope y'all continue to grow with us. Um, Look, we do this every Monday, every Friday, 6 p.m. on multiple platforms: Facebook,
Mhm.
YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Um, Thank you. Tune in on Monday. We might have some crazy shit to talk about. We might have some breaking news with the Cavs, or The Browns might end up doing something before the draft. Who knows? But continue to rock out with the Jail Show. The Jail Show is going to continue to rock out with y'all, man. EP, as always, you already know, bro. Appreciate you. Cho, you know, appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having me on, brother. Hey, real quick, I definitely feel like we got to do a draft show like that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's no question. So yeah, I'm trying.
Depending on who they pick, I might not be on this motherfucker.
Like I'm
I might
trying
have
to
broke my phone.
so like
I might have broke my phone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I know the first day normally on a Thursday, so
yeah,
may
It'll
be
be
able to get it on the
exclusive.
first day and then kind of come back on the exclusive you know what I mean, Saturday or something. And speaking of that, so I got something to do Friday. So let me know if you're available for an exclusive Saturday so that we can just kind of stay relevant and stay up on these shows. But
Yeah.
definitely got something to do Friday, so we won't be on this coming Friday. But you just look out. We're gonna let y'all know when we come back on, but hopefully it'll be an exclusive Saturday, and we're gonna touch base with y'all. But this is the JO Show. I am your boy JO. That's your boy EP. Special guest, boy Big Cho. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Listen, this is what it is. You feel me? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it, leave your comments. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And as always, this thing that we call the shoulder, it don't roll. You are a hater. You are a hater.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Yeah, look,
Come on now.
that shoulder. Hey, and look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. If your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. Hey y'all, as always, man. EP, you already know. Big Cho, appreciate you as always, dog.
Show us.
Let's do this again soon, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey.